Good morning, everyone. It's Mike from PC Classic Cars, back with another test drive video. Today we are in my super cool Survivor 1972 Ford Mustang Mach 1 with 72,165 actual miles. All right, so again, we have a 72 Mach 1. This is a true Mach 1, and it is a numbers matching, very original car front to back. The backstory is I bought it from the, technically the third owner, but her dad bought the car from the original owner in 1982, so this family bought it from the original owner, so really a two family owned car. And it's a 72,000 mile car, no questions about it. Unfortunately, I don't have any documentation to 100% prove that, but the backstory on the car definitely lines up with the mileage on the car, and same thing with the overall condition. It might, excuse me, it might be the best driving big nose Mach 1 that I've ever had. The 71s through 73s, I've owned a lot of these cars, and this is one that just drives absolutely fantastic. It's just a tight car front to back, still retains the original H-code 351 Cleveland 2-barrel, runs like a brand new car. It is backed by the 3-speed FMX automatic transmission, shifts up through the gears, shifts down through the gears, in and out of reverse properly, so no issues with the mechanicals. You do have the factory Ford 9-inch rear, and we're cruising at 65, 70 miles an hour with ease. It's just an easy car to drive. Standard power steering, power disc brakes. This is a non-AC car, but the heater core is hooked up and works. Phone decided to turn on there. If you wanted to add aftermarket AC, vintage AC kit is going to be the way to go on this one. They make a kit for these cars, so it'd be easy to add air if you wanted to. And again, I can't say enough about how well this car drives. Sometimes when you hop in a Survivor, a very original car, they just drive a little bit better. You do still retain the original manifolds, but it does have aftermarket dual exhaust. Sounds good. Nothing too terribly loud. Has a good muscle car sound to it. Nice tailpipes coming out the back. Brakes stop the car really well. It doesn't pull you left. It doesn't pull you right. Steering is nice and tight and very responsive. And that motor is strong. Again, not a crazy high horsepower setup that these Clevelands had in 72. And especially being a 2-barrel car, but this car is really just a great cruiser. If you want to do some stuff to the Cleveland, a lot of stuff you can do to them. Buy some aftermarket heads, work these heads that are on the car. A lot of options there, but right now, just as a stock Survivor setup, it does exactly what you want it to do. Cruises down the road very, very well, and it's very comfortable out on the open road. The only item I have listed as not working is your horn's not working. I had an 8-track in there, and I couldn't get the 8-track to work, but I'm almost positive I was able to get the radio to work. Let's see here. So the radio comes on, but I don't think it's playing any sound. I take it back. So there you go. So on my notes, I'll make sure I edit that the radio does function. So I'll get that updated for everybody. So really, your horn, your fluid sprayers, and then your 8-track player. Everything else is good to go. Don't have a temp gauge, just a dummy light, but I'm guessing it has come up good on temp, so we're going to go ahead and get in the throttle a little bit. So it does have a decent highway gear in it, so out the hole it's not crazy fast. When you get up into the RPMs, it starts pulling pretty good. We just hit about 70 right there, and it was very easy and comfortable to get there. The underneath, rock solid. Floors are excellent. Frame is excellent. Drop downs inside the trunk on the outsides of the gas tank. I see no issues on any rust problems on this car. It's extremely original and very, very nice on the bottom. You're not fighting rust problems in any way, shape, or form. In this video, we'll put some photos of the underneath, or you can check out more on my website, pcclassiccars.com. There'll be photos of the underneath as well as photos of the little imperfections all the way around the car. On the interior, you have your code. So let me remind myself here. So the exterior is 6F, which is gold glow. and then I believe the interior is AF for the Ginger. And it's very nice interior. Seats are great, console's great, carpet looks good, mats are nice. Dash has no problems. Really the only thing I noted is the steering wheel's got some little cracks in it. And then this would have had the over-the-shoulder seat belts on both sides, but those have since been removed. You just have the floor seat belts. The little hook that held those, there's a little hole in the headliner on both sides where the mount was screwed into, so you could add that back if you wanted. Unfortunately, I don't have the over-the-shoulder seat belts for the car. Other than that, no issues with the interior. The exterior is the 6F Gold Glow Metallic. Great color on these cars. Obviously, you have all the Mach 1 stylings. You have the factory 14-inch steel wheels with the hubcaps. I think it actually is a really cool look just as a survivor style car. If you wanted to, you could put the staggered set of 15x7 and 15x8 Magnum 500s with white letter BFGs. That's always a great look as well. But this one being such an original style car, we decided to leave that the steel wheels and the hubcaps look great on this one. Tires are a 2014 and a 2015, so they're a little bit older on the tires, but there's no dry rot, no cracking, no hard spots, plenty of tread left on the tires. Paint does have some little nicks and imperfections, kind of walking around the car. Supposedly it was a single repaint a while ago, so not a fresh paint job, but still shows very nice. Some, again, little imperfections, little nicks that you're going to get from an older paint job. A couple little dings on the car, just miscellaneous little stuff. In my additional informations tab, you're going to see photos of all that stuff. The Marty report, the door tag, and the VIN on the car and the motor will be in that additional informations tab for you guys to see. But still a great looking car. I am a huge fan of this body style. I feel like these cars are super underappreciated and they're doing nothing but going up in value. With the other Mach 1s, the earlier ones, just so expensive. The next best thing is this body style. Again, I personally want one of these. I want a black 71 4-speed car or a Boss 351 in black, which is damn near impossible to buy, but it is what it is. One day I will add one of those to my personal collection. So I am a huge fan of these cars, absolutely love them. I actually like the driving position. It's very comfortable. The hoods are super long, but those NASA hoods are really cool. That's another thing you could add to this car. You could buy the aftermarket Ram Air setup that goes on the top of the motor. You could have got it on an H-code car. You could have also got it on the Q-code Cleveland cars. So you could add that back, which was really cool. CJ Pony Parts makes them. A couple aftermarket companies online has the remanufactured Ram Air setup, so that'd be a cool addition to this car as well. All your glasses in really nice original shape. No issues with the windshield. Side windows roll up and down like they should. That basically flat back glass looks great. You can actually see out of it. A lot of people complain about these cars, but the mirror is really easy to see. You can actually clearly see out behind you, and if you need to, you can look out to the left or look out to the right, and you can clearly see where you're going. So I think people over-exaggerate the lack of visibility in these cars. This one, I can clearly see everything I need to see driving it. Overall, this is a fantastic Mach 1. Just an excellent driving survivor style car. The engine bay is very factory, very original. Inside the trunk is the same way. There's nothing really out of place. Looks like the trunk mat's definitely been replaced at some point. Just a great car. You have these little center consoles with the ashtray. It's hard to even call that a center console, but technically that's what it is with the floor shifter there. Cool that it's got an 8-track. It already has that retro style stereo. So again, I got the retro style stereo to come on. So just to be clear, the 8-track doesn't work, but the retro style radio does work, and you got some little speakers in the back. Just a great car. Absolutely just joy to drive. Very comfortable driving position again. Seat foam feels nice and firm. Seat covers are in great shape. I'm 6 foot tall, just under 200 pounds, and I fit in here very comfortable. We'll roll into the throttle one more time for y'all. Smooth, easy acceleration. No bog from the carburetor. We'll hit it up to 80 here and then we'll shut it down. There's 80, 85. Nothing to complain about. Just a great Mach 1. As always, I really appreciate y'all stopping in to watch another one of my test drives. Make sure you check out that virtual description video along with the additional informations tab. Both are posted on my website, pcclassiccars.com. I will catch you guys on the next video, and I hope you have a great rest of your day and an awesome upcoming weekend.